Hair loss. Why this program eliminates hair loss in a way that crutches, diet, vitamins, other supplements, exercise, drugs, chiropractic, acupuncture, and all the hair loss products that you can find cannot and do not do. When you're talking about hair loss, the most important thing to understand is you're really talking about the health of your scalp. Okay, so it's the scalp that's feeding the hair. So we really should be talking about scalp health, but of course we don't. What we see is our hair falling out, becoming thinner, and we talk about hair loss. But I want you to think about the health of your scalp as we move forward and talk about why this program eliminates hair loss from happening and helps all of you who are already losing and thinning, having thinning hair, have that regrow and get healthy and thick again. In this program, you are healing the bowel bacterial environment. You're creating a lot of good bacteria in the bowel. The reason this helps scalp health or hair health is because one of the jobs of that good bacteria is to keep fungal and bacterial infections away. If you have psoriasis or dandruff on your scalp, those are generally fungal infections, and those infections of the scalp make that scalp, the cells of the scalp, not very healthy. It affects the viability and strength of those cells of the scalp, and that directly, again, is going to affect the health of your hair. A healthy bowel also regulates hormone levels. Sometimes hair loss is related to imbalanced hormone levels. My experience is that more often than that, that's just something that coexists with hair loss rather than a true cause. So for example, your gut bacteria should regulate your hormone levels, and if it's unhealthy, both your hormone levels will be unregulated, as well as you'll likely have fungal infections. But it's really the fungal infection of the scalp that causes that hair loss. In this program, you're healing your body. You're eliminating the vast storage of acids or toxins out of the organs of your body, but also out of the blood and bowel of your body. So we're cleaning up the whole house. While you're healing your body with this program, you are given very clear instructions on keeping that blood from becoming too toxic or acidic by keeping your bowels well formed. When you keep those bowels well formed or the stools well formed and you keep that blood from becoming too acidic, one of the big side effects of that is you end up with more oxygen in your blood, more nutrients in your blood. Put another way, if your blood's too acidic, your oxygen and nutrient levels go down. When those levels go down, there's less oxygen and nutrition to go to your scalp and to your hair. And what our bodies do is if there's a little bit of oxygen, it says, well, gee, the heart needs it, the liver needs it, the lungs need it, and last or far down on the totem pole, if you will, is the scalp and the hair. You can live without hair. You can't live without a heart or without lungs. So when there's inadequate amounts, the person or the thing that gets the least amount of it is the scalp or the hair. When you starve the scalp, or when you starve really the cells of the scalp of that oxygen, then it also starves that hair. The hair follicle dies and the hair falls out. In this program, there are crutches that I recommend that you use to reduce hair loss while you're healing. Those are the Unique Healing Colloidal Silver. That is a natural, non-toxic, completely safe crutch to fight off these infections while you're waiting for your healthier bowel to be able to do that naturally on its own. Body bentonite. Body bentonite is a natural, incredibly safe clay that is used to eliminate the acids from your bowel, from your blood, from your organs. But again, especially from your blood, so that your blood is nourishing your scalp and your hair more effectively. Unique Healing Calcium Citrate is an alkalinizing crutch. While it doesn't eliminate acids, it buffers them. And when you buffer those acids with the calcium, that spares the oxygen. So if the calcium is going to come protect the acids, the oxygen doesn't have to get used up to do that for you. The Unique Healing GABA can also be a valuable crutch. That's really wonderful for reducing stress. Certainly, I think we all know that stress can cause pretty much almost every symptom from A to Z, and hair loss is one of them as well. So while you're healing your nervous system, which is what this program does as well, GABA can be a great crutch to reduce stress and reduce the hair loss that occurs with that stress. There are many expensive treatments out there for hair loss. Again, they're all crutches. So what does that mean? It means that you get temporary results. It means you have to do them all the time. I think more than anything, what it means is you're ignoring your unhealthy bowel and body. So if you just use a crutch and get your hair to look good, and that's even true of mine, don't heal your bowel and body, yeah, you might be not losing hair, but when you're dead at 55 of cancer, who cares that you're not losing hair, or dead of a heart attack? Who cares? So in other words, again, if you're losing hair, it's a warning sign, it's a red flag that your bowel and body are not as healthy as they should be. And if you don't fix that now, you're going to very likely, be facing something a lot worse than hair loss in your near future. Again, crutches, diets, food allergy diets, wheat-free diets, hair treatments, acupuncture, drugs, supplements, gluten-free diets, whatever y'all is, they don't heal your bowel and body. They don't do that. This does. Sometimes I think people think that hair loss is an inevitable part of aging. That's not true. It's just that generally, the older we get, the less healthy our body becomes and our bowel. So again, the less healthy all this becomes, the more we have that scalp suffering and the more hair loss we see. But it is not an inevitable part of aging, period. In fact, I have better, thicker hair now than I did 25 years ago. 25 years ago, when I was much younger, when I was sick, I would take a shower. And in the shower, when I was like pulling my hair, you know, kind of getting the conditioner out, I would have handfuls of hair come out. In fact, I would almost think, oh my God, every time I'd pull, I'd have a clunk of hair come out. And part of me was curious to kind of keep pulling to see if it would ever end. And then part of me was scared to keep pulling because I thought I might pull all my hair out. So I always stopped pulling at it. But it was hugely noticeable. It was clunks of hair. I take showers now and I think maybe 1 or 2 strands come out. I mean, it's just radically different than it used to be when I was much younger, much less healthy. You can get healthier as you get older. I will say that I've never had someone come to me who was bald have their hair grow back. Could it happen? I don't know. I wouldn't promise that, but I've never had it happen. I'm talking about people who are having their hair thinning, again, losing lots of hair in the shower where the hair is thinning out. This will help make it thick and stop falling out. And it is so much less expensive, again, than all these other treatments that just treat that symptom. So, for more information, check out my website, www.uniquehealing.com. My 2 books, Unique Healing and Unique Healing 2, although I've got to say that I didn't address this topic, hair loss, directly in neither of those books. I just couldn't address every symptom and problem that there possibly was. So in the second book, Unique Healing 2, I do cover about 175 symptoms, conditions, disease, addictions. This is not one of them. It's one of the reasons I wanted to do this video now. But the concepts apply. The concepts of healing your bowel, healing your body, increasing circulation, increasing oxygenation, getting acidity out, getting infections out, all that stuff applies to almost every issue you could possibly have. So I hope that helps. And again, do check out my website, uniquehealing.com, for more information.